Hey everyone, welcome back to Montessori Home Learning. Today we're going to be talking about how to create a Montessori shelf in your home. I hope everyone is surviving this quarantine. I know it's a really big challenge with children. And I hope that we can make this a little bit easier, especially if you are also working from home. Your child needs to have some activities and things they can do and hopefully do them independently. So the Montessori system works great for that. I'm going to discuss a little bit how to set things up and then how to get your child started with it. So here we have a shelf that I've set up in the Montessori style of everything in its place and a place for everything. And it's a really simple. We have a cup with pencils and scissors and glue and some craft supplies. We have a thing of sticky notes, some blank paper, an empty notepad, some stencils, just really a handful of things. Some of the things I've printed out or made myself. Again, most of these things are things that you have around the house or that you can print out or make really easily. All of my students are going to be getting these little take-home packets, which are just, kind of a collection of these things, and a lot of the materials that are needed for the suggested resources that are on the website. So the best way to do this, to approach it, is to start with choosing an activity that you think is your child would find interesting, that's relevant to your child's capabilities, and something that's going to challenge them but not be too challenging. And then set up that activity or get all the materials together that you're going to need for that activity. You can do this with your child if you want to go on the website and scroll through it with them and, see what they're interested in trying out. And then you're going to set that activity up. So say you'd like to try this is one of my kids' favorites. This is our secret message game. So all this is paper and a pen and a bag or a basket or something. And what you do with this one is you just write little words that your child can read. You can go based on, if they can't read yet, you can even just do letters. And all they do is they choose inside their basket or their little bag, they open it up and they read the word. Sun. Now, their favorite thing to do is do it with someone. If you have a sibling, this is really fun. They can whisper in each other's ear. If not, they love opening messages and reading them and folding it back up and putting it in or making a pile of ones that they've read. And then you can have a stack of little square papers where they can write their own words and add them to it. So this, again, you might want to start by doing a lesson or, having a conversation about doing this, playing this with them one time. And then this is a work that's just kept on the shelf. So I'm going to put this back on the shelf and the child knows that's where it goes. That's where it goes when I'm finished with it, and they should be able to put that back when they're done. Now, over a series of a few days, you can start with, choosing 3 activities for the first day, another 3 for the next day, and they already have the 3 from the day before. And then, you can see how that can grow into having a full shelf full of activities that are there for them. And therefore, when you start that 3-hour work time, you're able to tell your child, choose something from the shelf that you have, that you know how to do, that we've already talked about, and that way you can have some time to finish your work, do things like that, and they're able to practice what they're learning. When you really talk about how children learn, they don't need to learn a new skill every day. There's not a goal, there's not a test at the end of it. Really what they need to do is practice it until they master that skill. So this way you're enabling them to really have a fun way to practice their reading, and they're going to continue working with these things even if they did it with you once yesterday. If there's not that end goal, they're going to still find it exciting to do it again. It's like playing a board game, you continue to play it, it's still exciting to do. So I really hope that this can help you get started with setting something up. This can work for any age group. You can do this with older kids, younger kids. Go through it, set something up, and over a collection of a few days, you'll have a bunch of things that they can do, and you can separate your day into time where you can work with them and introduce new things, and then add those to the shelf. And then in that 3-hour work cycle, they can choose things that they've already done. You can divide that into the first, half an hour you spend with them, and then after that, they choose and work on their own. I hope this was helpful. Please reach out to me if you have any more questions or concerns. I know this is a challenging and tough time being stuck at home with little ones. Thank you so much for watching.